salt and spoon. Still looking for the medical notes for this patient. Disappeared. Can someone come over and get him now, please? Because I'm out of space. Thank you, wonderful. Thanks very much. One of the jobs of the clinical coordinator or the nurse in charge is to know where everything is, because you're the person that people come to and say, where can I find this? Last week those forms were in the storeroom. Now they've been filed away, but that's all right, I'll remember for next time.
And a lumbar spine x-ray and then a CT of his pelvis as well.
So you tell me he hasn't had his ankles done?
Not as of yet. I can check on here though.
Let's move this lady who can sit in a chair. Let's move her trolley to here. The problem we have at the moment is that I'm running out of people to put in the corridor, because they can't go in the corridor if they need oxygen, because we can't hook them up to oxygen in the corridor. And so that's the problem I've got at the moment, is trying to find places for people to go. Now I have to go outside and physically have a look and see how many trolleys, spare trolleys we have. Is this the gentleman for the x-rays? Okay. Who would the relatives belong to?
Which one?
This relative's out in the relatives room.
Not mine.
25. Monk bed. 25
Yes,
a monk.
definitely a monk bed. Have they come down to Needley's infuser port?
No.
When are you to see?
Just here, but we hope it's not for too long. Okay.
Tonight?
No, we don't think it'll be for tonight. We've moved a few people upstairs. We've moved a couple over to either Mapu or short stay. We've discharged a couple, and although it feels like we've made progress, we still don't actually have any empty trolleys inside the department. I can't get you training this week. It will have to be next week. Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Sorry to interrupt your break. You right for 1 o'clock start tomorrow?
I think he's probably got a non-STEMI.
Okay.
May even need a car. I'm not sure about monitoring status until the 6 o'clock bloods.
Get Tina onto the kitchen.
Yep.
And tell them to send up a hot meal for this woman.
Okay.
With no pork and no whatever else it is. She's got special dietary requirements. We're a hospital.
Yep, no worries.
So now what I'm doing is I'm just checking the screen to see if there's been any changes in the 5 or 10 minutes I've been off the floor. It's 7:15.
Yeah, they're coming to get them at 15:15. Notes are ready to go. So that'll be 2 spots, or 2 trolleys in a couple minutes.
Okay.
And 16 is open. I have no idea where they've been.
All right. So the lady that we just pulled out to make room for the next person can go back in because they found somewhere else for the other patient to go. Try and get a patient into 16 before someone else gets in it. 23 will be empty in a minute. The notes aren't out. So now I go out to the triage desk so that the triage nurse can go and have some tea. Okay, tell me what you've got.
There because of the plectral cavity, but here, all this area was actually quite open.
Yeah, I think it's probably a fever. That's what it sounds like to me. Yep. 14 to 25 nurse, can I have a cubicle please?
Have you seen where this patient actually is?
Can you find that man who's in the corridor and take him up to dialysis, not 7 East?
Dialysis.
Yep, dialysis, 6th floor. So has it been on SBS since you came out?
Yeah.
Has anyone seen the news?
No.
What, so no one knows what the news of the day is regarding football? Lindsay? Can the man in 7 move into the corridor? Well, you must have, there must be trolleys because we don't have more patients in trolleys at the moment. There must be a trolley somewhere. Excuse me, I prefer you unload it inside if you don't mind. Never let them unload in the corridor.
Just told them to move that
Go
way.
in a cubicle somewhere. So we've got 3 trolleys. Okay, that's good. 1, 2, 3. Oh, all right. The people on that side have just had such a hammering. They've had the last 3 presentations because there's no one on 1 to 13 that can come off oxygen. This one here is going across to short stay and they're coming across to get her now. So that'll give us an empty trolley and there's no other beds ready. And short stay can't take any more patients because they're understaffed for night shift. So I can't actually do anything else. We just have to keep our fingers crossed and hope that we don't get pushed to bypass. 2 CCU beds. Is that going to help us? No. Well, who's it going to help? Hughes isn't going to help, Betty. Who's on? Denise, is it? Okay. Tina, patient in 22, do the nursing staff know that there's a bed ready? Yes. Okay. She can go back into 19 when she reappears.
Okay, she's in the third.
All right, thanks. Now, this is Stacey.
Hello.
She's the nurse in charge for the night shift and I'm about to hand over to her. Okay, coronary care, open 3 beds at 9 o'clock.
Open 3. Okay.
I don't know what happened to, this one here is going upstairs to 2B.
2B.
Now, staffing.
Yeah.
Short stay have got a problem.
Right.
They've only got a 1 Div 2 and 1 Div and a Div 1.
Yeah.
Greg said he wouldn't go over 14, but he has.
All right. Is Greg on in the afternoon?
Yep.
Yep.
So I think it's Rob on tonight. Now, what I thought that you might consider is swapping their Div 2 for Tina. Waiting for beds, waiting for beds, waiting for bed. Thank you, afternoon staff. I like the atmosphere, I like the fast pace. I guess I like the adrenaline rush. I like to come in and not know what's going to be here, even though in every job there are routine things that, aren't that stimulating. But most of the time, I would say I like the job because of the variety. So this is an area of nursing that I particularly like, and I can't really see me doing anything else.